It's the Daily Doug.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Daily Doug. Thanks for being with me today. On today's program, my friends, I am again reaching back into the Daily Doug vault and accessing a review that I did quite some time ago. It's from Blind Faith, and the song is called Can't Find My Way Home. This one has been residing on Patreon, like I said, for quite some time. I heard it as part of our 12 Songs of Dougmas, the very first one of those that we did back in December of 2022. We do these expanded 12-song fan favorites countdowns at the end of each year, and they're consistently some of our favorite videos. In this particular one, the very first 12 Songs of Dougmas, check this out, y'all. We heard music from Simon and Garfunkel, Blind Faith, Haken, Steve Hackett, Cream, Dream Theater, Rush, David Bowie, Pink Floyd, Peter Gabriel, Genesis, and Yes. All in one video. It's over 2 hours long, y'all. I recorded it over 2 days, and it's still one of my favorites that I've ever done. And over the months since we originally posted this video to our Patreon, I have released several of these songs to our YouTube channel. But today, I'm really pleased to share my review of Can't Find My Way Home from Blind Faith. It turns out that I had heard the song, but I had no idea who it was. And especially with those really high and beautiful vocals from Steve Winwood. So I'm going to let y'all take a look and see what it felt like and sounded like back in the day. Here is my reaction to Can't Find My Way Home from Blind Faith. I had not heard of this band, my friends, or at least the name Blind Faith as a band was not familiar. They are a band that was here 1 minute and gone the next. Eric Clapton and Ginger Baker had come from Cream, and Steve Winwood was from Traffic, and Rick Gretsch had played with Family, and he would later play with Traffic. Eric and Steve were sort of jamming together after the breakups of Cream and Traffic, and they decided to have a go at it. And they only put out one album and toured just the 1 year before breaking things off and going their separate ways. So yeah, lightning in a bottle, and then it was gone, and off they went and did other things. But I think they played together. They've done, I think they're amiable, together, or at least with each other, because I've seen them on similar projects or like working together in these groups over the years. So fascinating that they came together there in back in the day. So we've got Steve Winwood on vocals and keyboards. Eric Clapton is on guitar and vocals. Rick Gretsch is on the bass. And Ginger Baker is on the drums and percussion. I am not sure if I know this tune, y'all. We will soon find out. Here is Can't Find My Way Home by Blind Faith. Off we go. That is Steve Winwood. No fucking way. I have heard this. I'll be damned. Wasted and I can't find my way home. It's never quite happened to me. So they've got a descending chromatic line. B flat to A, and then they go flat 3, 4 to 1, and D. C, B flat, A, F, G, Yeah, so that's the progression that they're up to.
You are the reason I've been waiting all these years. Somebody holds the key.
I think the crash is out of place in the drums. I just ain't got the time. I'm wasted. I can't find my way home.
But I can't find my way home. But I can't find my way home.
Beautiful. Karen, I think I can't disagree with you on your statement about Steve Winwood. It's a great vocal delivery. Beautiful. I think they missed the mark with the way they mic'd the drums. I think it's just way out of place. That's my first inclination for really listening to that. The vocals were right in line, everything, but the drums felt a bit like they weren't as intimate as the other instruments. That's what I think I'm hearing. But I love it. I absolutely love it. What are they talking about here? I can't find my way back home. Whether it's they don't really say whether it's drugs or something spiritual or something else. I think the theme here is on simply being lost and needing to return to your roots, to what you know, to what home is. And that's different for every single person. It's really a serendipitous thing, isn't it? I just was floored when I figured out that's Steve Winwood. Again, it's just serendipitous and a great thing that these four musicians were able to get together back in the day, even if for a very short time, and get an album going together. I think that Can't Find My Way Home is the only song that I have heard from this group and from this album. As I'm looking at the listing of songs on the album, side one has Had to Cry Today, that's a Steve Winwood tune. Can't Find My Way Home is also by Steve Winwood. Well, All Right looks like it's a Buddy Holly cover. Presence of the Lord is written by Eric Clapton. Then on side two, we get Sea of Joy from Steve Winwood and a Ginger Baker tune, Do What You Like, that is a little over 15 minutes long. So we get 6 songs on this album, and I think I've only heard the one. So which one of these do I do next, friends? Or are you saying you just got to do the whole album? Doug, we'll be with you. Just do the whole album. I'd be okay with that. I love doing these EPLs, and this one I don't think will be all of that long. The other thing that I notice is as I look here at the listing, there have been subsequent releases of this album, and it looks like we get some bonus tracks here, including some open jams. Check this out, y'all. In 2001, there's a bonus disc with the deluxe edition, and it's got 4 jams. It says jam number 1, Very Long and Good Jam. Okay, jam number 2 is also called Slow Jam number 1. Jam number 3 is called Change of Address Jam. Well, if you're going to change your address, you might as well get groovy with it, or a little funky. You know, it helps. Anything helps when you need to change your address. Jam number 4 is called Slow Jam number 2. How about that? I don't mind any of that. And all of these are between 12 and about 16 minutes. You know, it's really fascinating to me to listen to open jams and improvisations like this, because one of the things that I love most, music related, is to see what happens when some really great musicians get together in a room and there's no plans and they just start playing and listening to each other and riffing off of each other and just see where the music takes them. It's a very, very interesting and exciting thing for me to hear. So maybe I'll just go for the jams, y'all. I don't know, but I will I will let y'all tell me which way you think I should go next. I really enjoyed music from this band Blind Faith, and I think that it is past time to get back to them. That's why I'm releasing their music here on the channel today, and I want to get to more of their music in the future, but I believe that that is going to be all for today, my friends. I thank you for being with me, and we'll see you next time on another edition of the Daily Doug.